And guys, Wolfie switches out for Snorkel.
Big
Janice
switchies.
comes in. That's going to be a Mimit copying the Lowaddle for the double trouble. Faraday Cage comes out, kills the Lowaddle. Voodoo procs, taking both opponents down to 10% HP, Tim. That was insane.
I did not see that coming. Oh my goodness. Yes, sir. Got the bifocals on today. Let's get it. We got Broke Bitches Cup Week 1 Finals. RV Snorkel. It's a tough match, tough series. Check it out. Something special for y'all. I'm excited for this one for sure. Tap in. Let's get it. Let's get it. The finals. And we will be spectating RV, you guys.
We're spectating RV for the entire finals because that's our club mate. That's our friend. That's BBW, baby.
BBW. All right. Why do I not see RV?
Okay, so RV bans out the Tolkien, and Snorkel has been watching and took care of that two-wire right away.
Oh, the finals, the moment we've been waiting for. Who will win this series? Who will secure 45k Pansun today? Who will secure a spot into the championship bracket for week 5? An opportunity to win $100 cash. Who will be victorious?
The Lowaddle did not get taken out. RV wants to play some dangerous games, Tim.
Dangerous.
I'm scared.
Oh, and the Mushu comes in. Ooh.
I'm frightened right now.
And both Thames on RV side are both weak versus mental. So this is very interesting seeing them both right in front of that loadout, looking in the eyes, ready to battle.
The picks are fast and furious. The Mimit's on deck, and the Gylius is also locked in for Snorkel.
This is going to be crazy. And there we are. It is confirmed. Let's get it. The first game of the finals, baby. I'm loving the music. This is a perfect song to hit for the finals. Good luck, have fun.
The players are fast and furious. They're not even giving us a second to think about how this matchup might play out. We're already on turn 1. We've got the mental digital Temtem staring down these two targets. And guys, Wolfie switches out for Snorkel.
Big
Janice
switchies.
comes in. That's going to be a Mimit copying the Lowaddle for the double trouble. Faraday Cage comes out, kills the Lowaddle. Voodoo procs, taking both opponents down to 10% HP, Tim. That was insane.
I did not see that coming. Oh my goodness. What a high ick play. People note. I need a Lowaddle and a Mimit now. What just happened?
Oh no.
A big sacrifice. A big sacrifice. That is a big play from Snorkel, and Snorkel brought out a team we have not seen for the finals, and that was a scary move. And I'm excited to see how RV is going to counter, because that was intense. I am fucking shaking. Wow.
RV's definitely got his back against the wall here, seeing as that both Thames are on death's door, and Snorkel decided exactly who he wanted to confront these two.
That is true. Now let's see how this is going to pan out. And Finn gets the goring, hits Gylius, Farley Cage, and there it is. Mushuk's out. Gylius gets a chance to take out the mouth flank, and will it do it right here? The double gash is not enough. That's tough. We were hoping that's enough.
Comes in, half full activating, baton pass activating. This is a buffed up Luma Scaravolt.
That is a thick piece, and now that Mouthflank didn't go out and has +1 speed, it has a chance to dish out some strong damage before leaving, and the low tile OX, so it can't even attack, so it may be a sitting duck or a swap may happen, but we're gonna have to find out with this next turn 3 coming up.
Well, I'll tell you right now that Goring is not on deck because it got used last turn. That's a swap out for the Lowaddle, bringing back in the Volphy.
The Volfinator coming in. Rue is coming out. Bringing in Nidri.
And it's a double kick into the Volphy slot just to get some damage out. And the Moflank is going to get another unnoticed proc, Tim.
A +2 speed and another chance to attack for big damage. And they go straight to it. Goring with the hit. Chris
takes him out. That's it for you, Moflank, but you did well.
Moflank did go crazy.
Pain.
Plague does
not
much.
Impressed by that.
Interesting. And
that's gonna be enough. Not quite enough. The Volphy will survive that, guys. That might be big here.
You can tell they were hoping for that toxic tick from RV, and it does not finish.
The tanky physical Volphy, guys, has just enough to survive in those situations you don't want it to.
And here we are. This is the sheet, and it is going down to the wire. They have a chance. RV has a chance to take out Volphy right now, or let the toxic tick do its magic. Lodo's still there, watching a lot of people come and go. A lot of Thymes get sent back to the car, just chilling. And this is, more or less, in my opinion, this is an even match right now.
Two tanky Temtem on the field for RV right now, and you know that Scaravolt on the back line is going to heal up little by little every time it swaps.
That's true. Every time it comes in, it's getting that health from Baton Pass. And Hook Kick does a good amount of damage, putting Calibus at 50, and then there we go. We get to see the Triopothecary Spores going to the Calibus, getting some health back onto it. Love to see it.
Interesting. Gylius doesn't really care about that toxicing. He would have been better off with a strangle or a humiliating slap, in my opinion, but it depends what you got on deck.
That is true, brother. It depends what you have on deck. And here we are, the last 3 Thymes on both sides, trying to hold it down and trying to secure that first round victory of the finals.
This is big. That'll be momentum going into game 2, and the pressure's all on the opponent in that situation.
I agree, brother. If you're down in the finals and it's 1-0, that pressure will get to you. But you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds, so they might shine bright under the pressure.
Starting stage, not enough to finish. That's going to be an allergic spread. Getting some value onto both of those opponents.
And the Triopothecary leaves them both with the Toxic Tick, Aquatic Stone, and Lodo is outie here, outie 5,000.
That Lodo was a problem. I kind of expect to see a ban next match, Tim.
I would expect to see a ban for sure. If we don't, I would be very surprised. And now this is a scary sight for that Ampineer, seeing 2 Thymes that are toxic right in front of your eyes and a Tem in the back that is fired. That is a scary sight. But is this Thunderstrike enough to take out Calibus and relieve some pressure? It's not. It lives with 9.9%.
Wow. The Strange Vest is going crazy on RV's Calibus today.
Oh, and the Crystal Bite comes in, so they were making sure the Calibus was going out, no ticks. And let's see what Nerocleptic hit from the Nidri.
It's going to be enough to kill the Gylius with the Toxic Tick.
So there it is. Now this is a scary sight for Ampineer, seeing a toxic and a fire Tim looking you dead in the eyes as all of your teammates and allies are watching from the Tim cards. This is a scary sight.
Scaravolt, looking healthy, looking thick.
It got a little bob to it too.
Take home game 1. That Thunderstrike's not going to do much of anything.
That's true. And Thunderstrike back this way, waiting for that fire tornado to get unlocked.
And the snake gets rest.
The snakey.
Rest your snakes, boys. Rest your snakes.
Pause?
Ah,
I love to see it.
There it is. Sparking the opponent.
Love to
We're
see
about
it.
to finish this with a huge fire tornado coming out of Rui, the
And
Luceravo.
there it is, that fire tornado that hits like a truck, especially with that boofy boof. And there it is. There it is. And that was an intense, that was an exciting game. You got to pull a Timbo at the end. When you know you lost, you're just having fun. And you guys, that first play by Snorkel caught everybody by surprise. But RV came back with some firepower. And that was an exciting freaking turn round one. Wow, that was exciting.
So guys, if you need 5 minutes, feel free to take it. If you don't, ready up in the chat and Snorkel will be sending the invite for game 2. But we're still gonna spectate RV because that's our guy.
That's true. Gotta have fun with it. So when you guys are ready, we'll get to this finals. And honestly, we are looking great on time. The tournament went so smoothly as planned. We appreciate everyone who's here, who's been rocking with us as we run the finals.
You're in, Tim.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We're in. We're in. We're in. I love it. Now let's interact. RV, BBW, spectate. Let's get it. Round 2 of the finals.
The Lawaddle got taken off of Snorkel's team, so taking advantage of the opportunity to have multiple teams on deck, we're going to see a completely different vibe here, Tim.
I agree, and we've seen what this team did before with Snorkel. This team got Snorkel to the place that he's at in the finals, but you know, having that loadout on the other team was a good switch up. No one expected it, no one's seen that team, and that was a great way to start the finals in my opinion. Surprising the crowd.
Yes, it was. And here we are with the first pick. We've got a 2-wire ban, and we also have a Wolfie ban. Snorkel's about to set the tone here, hovering on the Tolkien. It's rough with that Tolkien here, because you see some super effective potential. The Mimit being picked up by Snorkel.
That's true, the Mimit starts. We get to see the Scarevolt come in. And there it goes. There it is. There we go, baby. The token is in the stang. In the thang, in the stang, in the stang.
There's a huge Thunder Strike available to RV on turn 1, and that might be enough to scare off the Oshiara.
That's true. That might be enough to scare off the Oshiara. But if that Mimit is as landing as we assume it is, it should be copying the Beetle and having Thunder Strike on its own for Tolkien.
I think it copies the Tolkien, but we're gonna find out.
We shall find out. The Vola comes in. There we go. Mushu coming in.
Fast. Neither player needs their reserve time.
What reserve time do we need when we know it's the finals, baby? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it copies Scara as well. Oh, because it's usually the one that's looking in the eye. You get it? Eye, not eyes. It has one eye. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
bars,
okay.
look in the eye.
And that's gonna be a interesting choice here.
There we go. The Kala comes in. So let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see how this turns out. I'm loving it. The finals, round 2, baby. RV pulled it on the first one. Now we can see if Snorkel's coming back to push a game 3, or will RV secure this.
That's gonna be
it's
a token.
Clockwise. It's a token.
When you get to 1300 TMR, you have to know these things, guys. Study up, brush up on the game.
Hey, it's all good. I'll stay under that 1200. I'll still be higher than you soon.
Ooh-wee. So we have a Thunder Strike available from the Scaravolt here, but there's also a Thunder Strike available from the Amphitheater. So it's going to be an interesting decision here from both of these players. Janice not really getting a lot of value out of being a Tolkien here.
It honestly doesn't get as much value as it should. And Ampanier comes out. We got Gylius coming in. And it has the chamomile. Love to see it. And Token goes out on that side. We're bringing in a beautiful ass Ninja. And we're going to
Wow.
see where we go
Oh
from
my
there.
god. That was an
Oh,
insane
wind
read
burst.
from Snorkel, but it's not enough because Tolkien's dead. The Mimit is gone on turn 1. Same thing happened last match, Tim.
That's true. Last time the Mimit was sacrificed, but this time it tried to do enough damage. A good read, knowing the Ninja Steel will come in and do half damage, but that Thunder Strike is just too strong.
Wow. And Scaravolt is slowly building up to that giant fire tornado.
I agree. And the Amp comes out, looking the Ninja Steel dead in the eyes. The Amp comes out.
Wow. Interesting choice to bring in the Amphitheater here.
I agree, brother. Didn't expect this.
Toxic Ink potentially coming out onto the Amphitheater for huge damage. Amphitheater swaps right back out
Amphitheater's
to bring in
out.
Tolkien himself.
The Thicky Token is back. It's in action. The real one this time, not the Mimit. And here we go. We have the Mushu coming in. Big crystal bites on the Mushu. Does about 30%, not too much. Toxic Ink on Tarzan. That does a good amount of damage, plus the Toxic Tick. So both sides more or less in that 30% range. 30-40% range.
Very good reads from both players, but the damage is still being done turn by turn, chipping away the HP bars as we're sitting here at turn 3. The Tolkien is looking at some super effective damage into either of these spots, Tim.
That is true. It has opportunity to pick its poison, choose who it wants to hit. That wind burst is thick.
You can also go with a Fiery Soul into the Nidgersil if that's what you choose.
That is true. There's a lot of options, a lot of opportunity, a lot of moves to be picked. And Mushu comes out. Let's see who's coming in. And there we go. Getting a little bit health back from that baton pass. And Nidri comes out as well, throwing in the one, the only, the Token comes in as well. Tornado on the Beetle. And it does not too much.
Nothing. Oh my gosh.
The hook kick comes in. No, the hook kick did some moderate damage, did about 40%, so that's solid. Jeez, all this watching and commenting makes me want to ready up and get in a comp match myself.
Oh shit. If RV wins this, it's over.
That's true. So there's a lot of pressure on Snorkel, and will Snorkel take that pressure and make diamonds to shine bright, or will that pressure crack Snorkel? Let's find out next on BBC.
Broke bitches cup.
Broke
Double
bitches
swap
cup.
out of Snorkel. So we've saw a double swap out of both players at this point.
That's true. A double swap, very interesting. Let's see,
Wow.
Fiery Soul and the prediction, that does a good amount, and that is 50%, below 50% for the Amp. Losing a good amount of damage, 65% gone. It's at that 35, and here we are. It looks
RV playing well today.
RV applying a lot of pressure on Snorkel right now, making it hard for Snorkel to dish out much damage and to take out any Thames, putting a lot of pressure, very aggro. And the Thunder Strikes comes in, and that, if it's for sure a the Tolkien survives.
That's a thick Tolkien. It's a slow Tolkien with a lot of HP.
Wow. The Thunder Strike goes before the Fiery Soul, but it stays alive. Speedy, but doesn't hit enough on the spat attack. Wow. That's crazy.
And this is going to deal moderate damage, but a Thunder Strike definitely would have probably hit a little harder there.
That's true. Thunder Strike would do a little bit more. Probably leading to that Amp.
We're getting down to it, boys, and the music knows it. Calibus comes out for RV.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. So we got 3 more on Snorkel side, 4 on RV side. That roux has been a problem. It's thick, it's bulked up, and that shit is an issue.
And it's purple. And it's got like golden snowflakes falling around it.
Yes, it's Illuma, my guy.
Crystal Bite. Is that enough?
It's not those bugs. But the feather gatling comes in. Is that enough to chip off the dome? And it survives. It's so thick. That shit is thicker than Thick Daddy.
Would a noxious bomb have killed there? I think it would have. Oh.
I'm not sure, but with that,
Overexert.
the OX takes it out, and the Guiley stays alive after that Magmus Cannon.
Oh, no, that was the Mirroring that took it out. We're done. Gylius reflects damage. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, sound like some Guiley has been reflecting damage on you in comps. You good, my guy?
I know. I've just seen it happen today, and somebody like lost 30% HP on their token. It was crazy.
It does do a lot.
Stabs. Feather Gatling.
That is a thick Cala, but not to date. A lot of health goes down. Wastewater coming in, and that's not enough. Oh my
Chamomile
goodness.
getting huge value. Will the Aquastone finish
Ooh,
the Gylius?
The Aqua was that last push to take out the Gylius. And now we have Tarzan coming in
With some good damage potential.
This is some good damage potential. This can go either way. Wastewater coming in.
Is slow.
Tarzan is slow, but guess what? It takes out the Calibus. Tarzan gets another attack because the Toxic Tick won't take it out. And this gives Vola a chance to sit. We're going to the wire, you guys. The last 2 Thames right here, right now. Will we have a finalist champion? Will we go to game 3? We'll find out.
Look at the matchups here. Just
this
look
is
at
interesting.
These matchups. Tornado is on deck for the Tolkien, and there it goes
there it
into
is.
the mush hook.
How much?
Big damage, but the mush hook dies.
The mush hook is gone. The mush hook is out of here, folks. The Feather Gatling onto the Nidri.
Wow.
The Nidri stays alive. Narcoleptic hit. Uh-oh.
And guys, I'm happy to inform you that it looks like we are going to a game 3 here in the Broke Bitches Cup Finals. So players, when you are ready, let each other know. And RV, send the invite, my guy.
Wow. That was amazing.
This is it, boys. This is it.
Whoo! That was intense. And I see both are ready in the chat, and we are going to the final match. Winner takes all right now, right here on BBW, baby. Let's get it, let's get it, let's go.
Tolkien gets banned out. Snorkel doesn't want to see that Nidrasil again, which leaves the 2-wire open for RV. There's the Malflank lead.
That Malflank lead is thick, and especially if that 2-wire comes in, that common factor is going to share the wealth. Everybody is even on this side.
Wow, 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 wow.
This is intense, folks. Intense.
Snorkel knows what to expect here and goes for the Mimit Oshiara. Wow.
This is intense.
Here comes the second ban from Snorkel.
And it will be...
A lot of options here. A lot of these Temtems did big work.
And Rue gets a chance to come back onto the field.
And look how much damage Rue can do. He can hit the Oshiara. He can hit the Amphitheater. He can hit the Gylius. He can hit the Volarend.
It's a hitter. It's a hitter. Looks like Volpe needs to be the Rue stopper on this team.
Absolutely.
That does Vortex.
Oshiara can put out a big damage onto Rue, but it really depends on what the situation at the time is, because it gets thick.
It gets very thick, and with that baton pass, its health gets up pretty fast as well. So these, as usual, first couple turns will be crucial.
As I thought, that's a mush hook. Mimit.
Ooh wee, let's see it, boys. Let's see it. The first turn of the final of the finals, and let's get right to it. Tsunami coming in.
Interesting play from the Oshiara, choosing to go with the Tsunami and a Wastewater, putting that Toxic tick.
That's true. And Oshiara stays alive. Common factor.
Reactive Vial.
Ooh, interesting. Reactive Vial. Base jump.
And that Oshiara's toast.
Butter and toast me my biscuits, my guy. It's gone. Did a good amount of damage to the mouth flank, though, who has been an issue countless times throughout this tournament. And who do we have next coming to the field? We have Vola stepping up to the plate, stepping up for the battle.
Wow, wow, wow. There's a lot of pressure on RV right now. Vola can deal damage to whichever one of these Thymes it needs to. And you know, the Mush Hook, it can't really do much to either of these opponents.
That's true. The Mush Hook can't get any hooks off. Maybe a couple P jabs, some jabs, but no hooks in this bout, baby. And the mouth flank coming out. Let's see who slides in. Delta comes in, and let's get a common factor. So there you go, Alt.
There we go.
There you
Just
go.
as I was thinking, I was worried about the damage.
And the Wastewater does about 30% with the Toxic Tick. You bring in the Noxious Bomb, and that's a good amount on Delta. We're not mad about that. Special defense goes up, and the P jab pushes that defense right down, even though special went up. Whirlwind would probably, yeah, you never know. It probably could have. We still have one more turn of the common factor. And I love how the music is speeding up as this game is going to the wire, closer to see who is the victor of the first week of Broke Bitches Cup. I'm loving it. And there we go. Janice comes out. And next coming in is Gylius.
Putting a lot of pressure, getting those hold moves on deck. That means Crystal Spikes and Hook Kick will both be available next turn for the Gylius.
That is true, and the Feather Gatling comes in, and thanks to the common factor, doesn't do as much as it usually should. P Jab comes in, making it down -2 defense. Now let's see what we have next here.
I really wonder what the Calabus can do here. Common factor just ended on the Volar end, so you're not going to be able to deal much damage there.
I agree, brother. Not going to be able to shoot out too much.
The Chamomile's still protecting Gylius. Common factor comes right back, Tim. That's what happens.
And the common factor. So now that's going to be crucial because the common factor and the Vola has -2 defense. Toxic Ink will do a significant amount of damage, and that Feather Gatling doesn't do much. And the Aqua Stone comes in. It's tanky enough to stay, but that common factor did make a big difference onto that play.
That was a huge play by RV, utilizing the 2-wire beautifully.
I agree that 2-hour common factor has been an issue throughout this whole tournament. We are going down to it.
Doing it.
It's a sexy Tim.
It's glowing and shit.
And here we go. Wolfie coming in. And the 2 hours coming back out. So you know what that means. If it comes back out again, another round of common factors. And that half full is an issue.
With the baton pass.
That's true.
That's going to be... Wow.
Sharp stabs. The toxins coming in. Got some toxic ticks on the Wolfie coming in. Now let's see if Rue gets subbed out, because Dust Vortex is unlocked by Wolfie. It can do a good amount of damage on Rue, even with its little buffs that it has. Ooh, this game is to the wire, you guys. If you guys just joined, we're having our very first Broke Bitches Cup, and this is the finals, game 3. Both players split at 1, hoping to become victorious and be this week's winner. And there goes the common factor.
Right.
But the common factor doesn't affect Gylius because the chamomile. That may be an issue if Fire Tornado can come in because there's no common factor.
Wow, there's the Thunder Strike onto the Volphy, and it doesn't die. Volphy's thick on the special defensive side, so you're gonna need a little more than that to take it out.
That's true. It's a thicky. We're coming in. Mooshhook coming in, folks. And let's see how this is finna pan. Both players have 4 Thymes left.
This is insane. Look how much damage is done to those Temtem. Look at all those status changes. It's crazy.
I agree, brother. It is going to the wire. It is crazy. Status changes, health bar is gone, and Gylie is out of the match right now. Let's see who's coming in. And Mooshhook is coming back in, and it's going to change.
It's gonna change forms right
and there
into
it
that
is.
Scaravolt.
And who's coming in? Calibus is coming in. Uppercut comes in, and there goes Volphy. Volphy is out for the count. Didn't have too much health left, and it's out of here, folks. It's gone. It's gone. And now we have, coming back in, we have the Gylius stepping onto the field. Big stepper. Chamomile resets.
Look at all these healthy Temtem. We're here on turn 8. Everything's dying, but these guys here, they're almost at full HP.
That's true. They're out here looking real healthy, real thick. And speaking of HP, there we go with a baton pass. More HP goes to Rue. Getting a little bit more. E-Storm, very interesting. Double gas. It's not enough. And the P-Jab comes in onto the Mimic, which is right now that beautiful, sexy ass Scaravolt beetle.
Wow. A lot of perfect jabs coming out.
P-Jab. Ooh.
RV is taking a methodical approach to this win. Not afraid to swap Thames. Not afraid to take their time. And that's enough.
And there it is. The Luma Scaravolt is out. Snorkel hits with that sharp crystal stabby piece. And the Tornado comes in. How much will this do, folks? We're at 48%. And it puts it to the red. 10% left. And another P-Jab comes in.
Fully committed to the P-Jab lifestyle.
Man, that's the lifestyle I need. P-Jab. Ooh.
And here's Finn.
And
licking
here's
his lips. But look at the HP. Look at the HP, Tim.
That HP is there, but ooh, that lips is licking. This is gonna be interesting how this is finna turn. Goring comes in, isn't enough. And there it is, that -2 defense hits that piece like a truck. Crystal Bite comes in. Is that enough for Malflank? And Malflank tanks! And a P-Jab comes. Oh, that's huge.
That is going to be
huge.
massive.
So now we have Vola and Gylius versus the Calibus. Finn is looking weak. Mooshhook is looking weak. Double kick comes in. Takes out the Vola. There it is. No more Vola. Uppercut to the Gylius. And there goes a rest. Let's see how this is turning. It's not looking too good on the side of Snorkel right now, folks. I'm not going to lie.
Unnoticed proc. The sharp stab still outspeeds. That's absolutely insane.
That is a fast Gylius. Uppercut coming in. And it's still alive, baby. It's still alive. Calibus sliding through. And Calibus is thick. And I hate to call it, but that Calibus is thick. Mooshhook is thick. It might be about that time that we crown a winner.
Oh my gosh, guys, let's wait for the official play. Here it is, Crystal Bite onto the Mushhook. That's enough to finish it off. And that leaves the Overexert to finish the game.
And there we go, baby. GG's to both. Those matches were intense. They were amazing. There was fun, and that shit was wild. That shit was wild.
BBC number
wow.
one.
Hermit
guys.
King was good. How you doing? Hope you're having a great day.
RV taking home the prize, and Tim